huge time at the moment with fans coming back, and obviously, we've got the fans coming back, got Money in the Bank coming up. We've got the Euros and Copa America and soccer, but also it's UFC. It's 264 this weekend. Are you hyped about that as well?
I'm hyped. I mean, I know I'll be watching the fights this weekend. You got the trilogy happening with Conor and Poirier, and honestly, I'm a big fan of Poirier. I never trained with him, but I knew him. I fought some of his fighters and people he's trained, so we have a mutual respect for one another. Also, I did see him training with Goldberg, though, so I don't know. I kind of lost a little bit there because I'm like, come on, dude. And then, but let me break away from that. But Conor, Dustin, it'll be a great fight. I think what all the fans are really hoping for this time around, because I don't think it was a fluke last time. I don't. But I think this time I want Conor to come into this fight with a fire under him. I think last time he already beat this guy. He was very composed, and the other guy was just way hungrier. I hope that knockout that he suffered last time, the calf kick and all that, made him hungry again and made him want to redeem himself this time. Because then we're going to get one hell of a fight. So that's what I'm betting on. But if you're betting on this fight, this is what I would say. Watch the press conference, watch the weigh-ins. If Conor's amped, if he's fired up, if he throws an energy drink into the crowd, put money on Conor. He's ready to go. If he doesn't I'm not saying he has to do that, but if he's not as fired up, and you know what I'm saying, if he's not as fired up, I put my money on Poirier. Poirier's more consistent, dedicated, and he's a gamer. He doesn't quit. So
I was going to say Poirier is clearly the favorite, though, isn't he? Surely
should be, but I'll tell you, like I said at that press conference, if Conor McGregor comes out in like a pair of underwear, flexing, yelling, doing his stance, all crazy, trying to take belts from people, dude, he's ready. If we don't get that Conor, it's a toss-up. That's a 50-50 bet.
So are you saying the showmanship almost kind of shows how fight ready he is?
I do. I really do. And it's a mentality, like there's certain matches where I really got to gun myself up. Then there's other matches, and I don't know what was in the water that day, but I'm like, let's go. And they're like, chill out. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to hurt you tonight. I'm sorry ahead of time, and I don't know what to say. And even in the UFC, there's times like that where like, dude, I don't know. I got the devil in me tonight. Like, I don't care if I get hit. I feel like nothing can hurt me, And then there's other times where I'm like, that weight cut was tough. Like, I'm taking them down. I'm grinding them out. I'm winning this fight. So it really is. And fighting is mostly, and you ask any real fighter, it's like 80% mental. 80% mental, because you can break a guy mentally, you'll beat him up, so.
The showmanship side, do you appreciate that a bit more since being in WWE as well? Do you almost see the connection between the two?
I do now. When I was in UFC, when I was just fighting, I felt like the showmanship a lot of the time was just extremely disrespectful and not needed. Looking at it now, especially how the world has changed and we're a little more aggressive and kind of like, it stinks. We like more, people would rather click like on real trash talk than they would be like, oh, I took my family to, the mall today. We had a great day, which that's unfortunate, but people like drama. They like controversy. They like that. Even in wrestling, that's what I do with Goldberg, Brock, and everybody else. I cause drama and it sells tickets. And that's what Conor does with his thing. And me at first, like, if people have done it to me and it like would drive me crazy in MMA. But it actually worked. It drove me crazy. I was out of focus and everything else. And it's because like you were talking trash. And I was like, how can't you respect me? We do the same thing. Like, have some respect for me. I'm sweating. I'm bleeding just like you. And they do respect me. They do. But they're also playing the game. They're trying to get people interested. They're trying to sell tickets, and they're doing it the best way they know how. I realize that now. If I got back into fighting, I would understand it a little better. Before I took things a lot really personal, kind of like Goldberg. I used to be like Goldberg. Now I'm just Riddle.
Have you noticed that? I haven't mentioned his name once. I love the way
you don't have to. So somebody else mentioned it today to me, so now it's in my head. I've been trying to not mention.
I've got one more question. And obviously, look,
it's not about Goldberg, is it? No, I'm kidding.
It's all right. I'll move on. It's all right. Don't worry. We saw Logan Paul, WrestleMania. We've seen him now and his brother in the fight game. Is this the future of the fight game? Is this where it's going? Or is it kind of, what are your thoughts on this kind of, these one-off pay-per-views of people from different backgrounds?
I honestly enjoy it. It puts eyes on combat sports. There's lots of money. Ben Askren made more money in one night than he ever has in his whole career. And Tyrone Woodley's about to do the same thing. Like I said, I don't necessarily like all the trash talk and the drama and all that, but it's society today. That's how you sell tickets. It's how you get them going. And these YouTubers, these influencers, they're really good at it. You can say, oh, what, these people are useless. No, they're not. They're making money. People are watching them. They create content. They basically what every TV station, every person's trying to do. That's what they're doing with a cell phone in their house, and they're doing it better than most people. People aren't appreciating that. And I mean, like, I had a hard time appreciating it at first, but now it's like you see the value, you see the draw, you see everything. And I'd say this, you'd be stupid not to take advantage of it. Like I said, if I ever got an opportunity, if they were dumb enough to call me out for anything, hell yeah, bro, bring it. And after I whoop your, whatever in that ring, come to my ring in the WWE and I'll whoop it over here too, bro. So yeah, but think about it like that. If I were to get in that situation, we're all making tons of money. Everybody, WWE, everybody, the influencers, they're getting more fans. I'm getting more fans. Like, it's a win-win, money opportunity. So, yeah, I think it's beautiful. I think it's great. People can laugh. They can say that fight was a joke. Yeah, some of the fights are jokes. Some of them are hilarious. Some people should not be in that ring, and we know it. But at the same time, it's entertainment. I kind of enjoy it. And then they do the whole thing with the hip-hop artists and everything else. It's different, and that's what we need. That's why I'm in WWE. You know why I'm here? Not because I'm like everybody else, because I'm different. Why are these people successful? Because they're different. Like that song, I'm different. I'm different. You got it.
I love the way you finish on a song. That's brilliant. If you'd finish every interview with a song, I'm going to be more than happy.
Hey, only with you, baby. Only
Thank
with
you very
you.
much. Thank you.